Flight controllers. Give me a go, no go for launch. Booster.
Go.
Retro. Go. Vital.
We're go fly.
Tell mute.
Go.
Control.
Go fly.
Procedures.
Go.
Network.
We are go. We are go.
We are go for launch.
Prepare to launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio Missile Podcast.
All right, and Audio Missile Podcast is back. So the coronavirus has hit the United States hard, but especially the hardest in New York right now.
Yeah.
I mean, some places haven't peaked yet, but right now New York has been hit the hardest, right?
Well, so far, New York has more cases than any other country in the world, ahead of China and Italy.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're talking over 160,000 people have tested positive.
And this is directly a result on this administration failing the U.S. people. Because from the get-go, they try to politicize it, and it was this, and it was the Democrats, and it was that, and they didn't want to test people because they wanted to keep the numbers down, and they still haven't tested anybody. I haven't been tested, have you?
No, that's part of all that testing and the numbers. I mean, to be honest, I even heard things where that they're told not to test people just to keep those numbers down, or to test people for other things, or just to push it through. It's just whatever's convenient.
So imagine they were really testing everybody. The numbers would probably be triple, quadruple
Sure, exactly,
what they are
exactly.
now, right?
Exactly.
And it's insane that in the richest country in the world, we're lacking equipment and masks and respirators and ventilators, and it's ridiculous that we're suffering like that in this country when we're supposed to be the richest country in the world.
Yeah, and imagine if the healthcare workers need respirators. Like, look, I think now the number's up to 688 members of the New York Fire Department have tested positive at this moment.
And to hear things like, oh, well, why are we going to make so many ventilators? We're going to have a stockpile left over, and they're worried about stockpiles when we're bailing out corporations and Wall Street and all kinds of bullshit. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. The American people should be first.
Sure. We might need these for later viruses. I mean, if this is the way we're going with MERS and SARS and Ebola and...
Yeah, we should have a stockpile of everything we need for an emergency, regardless. We shouldn't be waiting for a pandemic to hit before we start getting prepared.
A plandemic? Well, so what do you think about the stimulus package?
Well, somebody was talking about some nonsense about, if you don't like this president, send the money back. And I'm like, well, you don't like your baby's daddy, and you don't give back your child support. So most people are going to keep the check. Well, I'm thinking I don't know. In some other states, rent is cheaper, but out here in Los Angeles and in California, rents are pretty expensive. So that stimulus check won't even cover a month's rent.
Right. Was it $1,200?
$1,200 right now. Here it's like $1,500, $1,800 a month, plus rent. Plus bills, cell phone, car insurance. Car payment if you have a car. That's like 1 month if you live with other roommates and budget. But it's not really shit. Let's just be real.
Yeah, you know, and I've heard some things like rent forgiveness, and there's different packages that they're trying to push through.
They can't evict you right now. There's a law in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I know about that one.
But you still have to pay the money back when when we get over this thing, the COVID-19.
What is it? A 6-month forgiveness package for the landlords cannot evict you. But
well, are the banks gonna forgive them so they don't have to pay for the property?
No.
Mortgage?
Well, what they're doing, those are the SBA, small business loans, so that it's all was planned out, because all this stuff seems pretty quick. The commercials and the loans and it was fast to roll out.
What's crazy is that with all this pandemic and everything that's happening, people are still in America still afraid of Medicare for all. They don't want. I want healthcare. I don't have healthcare right now, so you're not speaking for me when you're against that. So let us get our healthcare. God damn it.
Yeah, no, I agree. In Canada, I think with the free healthcare, they're trying to test everyone on.
And it's funny because people out here, they whip out whenever you say healthcare for everybody. And it's like, oh, what about
Socialist,
Venezuela and Cuba? I'm like,
communist.
Venezuela and Cuba, that's a dictatorship, man. All right. Second off, what about the countries that actually work, like Sweden and Holland and Germany
Was
and
it Norway?
England and Canada and like all these other, like you give me the two only examples that are horrible are the first ones you bring out. Come on. I want healthcare. I don't care if your kid's the kid of a senator or you're the son of a janitor, you should be able to get healthcare in this country.
Oh yeah. That's true. That's true. You know, and with the
And you know
kid-
what? First off, and I'm not a Republican or a Democrat.
Right.
You know what I am? I'm an American.
Yes, sir.
You should try it. Do what's best for your country.
Yes, you know, I agree 100%. You know, kids staying home, school, NBA's canceled, sports canceled.
This is what you should tell people that
Disneyland's
still say this is a
canceled.
hoax, that are saying this is not real. Look, dude, you know what? In my whole life, I have never seen, and keep in mind that these people are greedy as sports, NFL. These people don't pay
Yeah,
taxes.
they trying to
They're
shut down.
nonprofits.
Billion-dollar
all their
industry.
money's just, they keep all that money. They don't even pay taxes.
Right.
So you think they want to lose millions of dollars every damn day? No, of course not. So when these big corporations like the NFL and NBA and hockey and everybody else starts canceling, you know it's some real shit because they don't want to lose any money at all.
Right. That's when everyone knew it was real.
That's when you know it's real.
Unfortunately.
In a capitalist
Oh, my-
society, when they start losing money, you know it's real.
You know, well, speaking of the kids at home, kids now are doing classes online and using tech. And remember, we say technology is not your friend. It can be your friend, but still, we are going to warn you because look, it's happened. It's called
Look,
Zoom bombing. You've heard of
Someone
it?
can hack and check out your kid doing his classes or
It's
whatever.
already happened. Zoom
just saying,
bombing.
yeah, Zoom
First, they
bombing.
recommend Zoom, and now Zoom is apologizing. They're trying to ramp up the security.
There's too many people at home. They have nothing to do. They're gonna find ways to hack crap. You know what I mean?
Well, they've already banned Zoom for homeschooling in Singapore after it was hacked. Hackers.
So what was happening? The hackers are showing like their private parts or what?
Everything, dude. The classic that we've talked about, where they'll say bad things. They'll show images.
Like the
they'll take
Zoom
people's-
cameras.
Yeah. So no, check this out. Hackers posted hundreds of verified Zoom accounts on the dark web, including their addresses, phone numbers, IDs, and they were selling it. So they were selling your Zoom account. So like if I liked it, like go, hey, let's get Felipe.
That's rich people problems. I can't afford that shit.
And I can sit there and watch your life vicariously, watch you do things. You know,
That's what I was saying. A lot of people, some people are like talking, hey, you, and talking nonsense. But what about the people who are not talking?
Right.
They are watching your kid change or your wife
The
or even yourself.
maniacos,
Yes.
the crazy
There's a lot of
ones.
perverts out there. They're probably recording it on the DVR somewhere and saving that shit, watching it over. There's a lot of sick people out there.
So it's like
don't trust that shit.
So technology is responsibility, folks. We think that you can control it, but do you just give a 12-year-old a Ferrari and let him go driving 200 miles an hour? No. These computers is the equivalent of that. We think it's simple, but still, they can be tampered with. They can be messed with.
Yep, there could be some people lurking out there that are savvy, computer savvy.
Yep.
And they know how to get around stuff. And then you shouldn't be putting all your information out there anyway. Your kids, what school they go to, what their names. Like those assholes that have like the car that has like the mom and the dad and have all their names. Like and their kids' names. Like, why don't you just fucking put them out there on a fucking, leave them alone in the corner so somebody could just take them. Like seriously,
man.
like don't give out information. That's just private shit. Now we're not living in fucking 1940.
Well, I suspect that they're going to ramp down some of the freedom of the internet. They're going to put more control on things after all this. I mean, we're already seeing that you're going to need proof to leave your house, that you've already had been tested for the virus. You
first
heard
off,
about that?
That makes sense though. Look. First off, let me tell you something. I've been driving around. I have to get to work and stuff. I'm an essential worker, so I see.
Oh yeah, the essential worker.
Yes, but I see people speeding on the freeways and turning without putting their signals on, like Mad Max. Like Law and Order has stopped. Like you know what I mean? And they've been telling people for over a month and a half, stay home, stay home, stay home. And people weren't listening. People are still congregating, going to the beach. They have to close the beach parkings, and people are not listening. So, I mean, I understand why sometimes they have to like step it up a notch. And then people start talking about, conspiracy. See, they're trying to do martial law. I'm like, dude, they've been telling you for a fucking month and a half to stay your ass at fucking home.
Right.
I mean, really. So it's like,
no, everyone's getting. Today I saw a video from I know you don't like him, the MMA fighter Conor McGregor.
No, I don't dislike him. He's cool.
I was surprised.
I just prefer quieter fighters that do their talking in the ring.
Right,
they just fucking kick your ass and they don't talk shit.
Because I know you studied jiu-jitsu for years, so that's why you have higher expectations. So, but he actually did something that was cool. He put out a message to the folks of Ireland and said, hey, y'all need to quarantine. I don't care what the order says. Just please, for everybody, go home. Because they like to party.
Yeah,
they go out to bars and they're like, fuck.
Well, doesn't he make a gin or something?
Yeah, he makes that whiskey proper.
It's a whiskey.
Proper,
right?
12.
Whiskey,
So, but he put out a social plea saying, hey, everybody, just please quarantine for everyone's sake. Do it for everyone else's sake. Just stay home for a little bit.
Yeah, I figure he's like what's a boxer from Philippines?
Pacquiao.
Yeah, he's like the Pacquiao of Ireland.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure people are going to listen to McGregor. Okay. And there's times are changing right now because of COVID-19. And in Italy, they had a big pandemic and a lot of people died. And they started singing opera and
out the windows. The arias.
In America, we have less talent, so people started howling, right? In Colorado, right?
Right. Well, it's primal. It's also,
but it's a way to thank the first responders, right?
Well, there's a lot of things going on. I'll tell you. I looked it up at first because I was like, "What are these guys doing?" And so every night at 8 p.m., people go outside and howl to thank the nation's healthcare workers and first responders. And this couple invented it from Denver, Colorado. They formed a Facebook group called "Go Outside and Howl," and so far they got about 500,000 members worldwide.
Yeah, don't give them a raise, just fucking howl.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, they're encouraging people just to step outside, make some noise, open up, get some air in your lungs. And
fuck that. All these people yelling at the same time, they're going to spread the coronavirus. The wind's going to pick it up, take it around the whole fucking block, and more people are going to get sick. Fuck, that's a bad idea. Just do it.
In the neighborhood is going to start.
Do it online.
Well, it seems to be spreading, and people are having fun with it.
Yeah, spreading is the word, the correct word to use.
My boy, you got me.
Yeah, it'd be like, fuck that. It's like jogging behind somebody who's breathing hard. Like, well, that's just gonna get you sick.
Sure. Well, The Howling. You ever seen the movie The Howling?
Yeah, it was great. American Werewolf. I prefer American Werewolf
in London, or Paris,
or
somewhere.
London.
He went somewhere.
Somewhere in Europe. You guys know.
Well, there are some other people out there doing good things too, like the anonymous donor in a town in Iowa, Earlham, where he gave all the residents $150 each in grocery gift cards.
Damn. And that was a town of 1,452 people or something like that.
No, 549 people, I think.
Only?
Yeah, 549 people.
That's still a lot of money.
Yeah. And he
that's generous.
At 3 different stores. So they got $50 each at 3 different stores.
Did he get from small businesses, or did he get like a big ass corporation like Walmart?
No, he spent almost.
Because then he could help small businesses and help the community at the same time. You know what I mean?
No, 3 small businesses. He spent around $90,000 worth of groceries.
So those businesses know who the man is. Right?
No.
Because he bought them online or what?
What he did, he went to the town, to the city hall, and he said, "Hey, I would like to do something." He went to the mayor and said, "I would like to help out some people."
That's good.
And he said, and they thought it was just one business. He goes, "No, I'm going to do this at 3 businesses." So he dropped almost $90,000, $150 each in grocery gift cards.
You know what? That's how you help people. You don't let people know when you're doing a good thing. I know a lot of celebrities out there.
Yeah,
they can't fucking drop one fucking dollar without having 20 cameras around and shit. Like, I get it. You have to be, publicity and maintain your social media and all that shit. But it would be nice if for once in a fucking while you did something just for doing it.
Yeah,
without getting any fucking thing back in return.
Right. No, I see what you're saying. And I know some people have donated masks. They've donated food. I know some people, what they're doing is retrofitting their businesses to make masks. That maybe they make skateboards.
Oh yeah,
I know one company makes skateboards.
A distiller started making the hand.
Oh yeah.
The antibacterial.
Sure, out of the alcohol
lotion. Yeah.
Because the alcohol thing was running low, and I knew there was a skateboard shop that's making the masks. There's all these people pitching in, trying to do something. Hopefully this stuff goes away in a month or two,
well,
folks.
I'm thinking it might not. It might just stick around. Like, once you find a vaccine for it, we might be able to control it. But it might be like the flu. It might come around every goddamn year.
Well,
become seasonal.
Yeah, it might be a seasonal thing, and,
knows?
and
We
you
don't know
build up
what's
an
gonna
immunity to it or antibodies. We'll see. But so, folks, we're going to do another episode. You're going to have to tune in and check out this one where we're going to talk about some of the things that the vaccines out there and what are people are taking or not taking, and the things that you could maybe do, like vitamin C or washing your hands.
Or prayer. You could pray.
Prayer,
away.
yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm not religious, but
Get exercise, malaria medicine, all these different things, So make sure you tune in for episode number 2 of our coronavirus special edition, where we talk about all these things.
They're all gonna be coronavirus special. With this shit lasting as long as it's fucking going.